Hello and welcome to your daily crypto news. If you haven't done so already, make sure you are a subscriber to our channel. We've got some really big contests coming up, including a $500 Bitcoin giveaway. So you're going to want to make sure that you are a subscriber. Also, don't forget to smash the like button so more people get to see this video. So today will be the last news video as I'm on vacation without you guys getting to see my face. I know a lot of you guys have missed that, I'm sure. That was a joke, but maybe you have. I don't know. But let's jump into the news today. So Bitcoin is down just a little bit, about 1%. And I said last night on our video that I expected Bitcoin to go up above 6,800 today. And then I said it would march towards 7,000. It did go over 6,800 about 24 hours ago almost, right after I posted the video. But then it dropped back down. So it hasn't got under 6,700 all day. And so I want you guys to think about what this means. This means that we've stayed in between 66 and 67 for really quite a while now, or between 66 and 68. That means that every time it starts to go down, there aren't enough sell orders to make the price drop lower. So what does that mean? That means that possibly the bears have gone away and they're not sitting there with all these sell orders to drop the price. That's why we haven't seen a lot of fluctuation. So a lot of analysts are now predicting that we may have actually seen the bottom. It doesn't seem like there's anyone trying to push the amount below 6,500 right now. So that's good news if you're looking for gains. If you're a bear, then maybe that's not the best news, but I have no idea why you would be that. Let's just all be bullish and let's get crypto back where it needs to be. And I think the markets have also felt the effects of the 6,800 dream not being realized. So I think that a lot of the markets have been waiting to see Bitcoin go up, and then they'll go up with it. But unfortunately, that just still has not happened. The volatility or lack of volatility is good unless we go down. So biggest winners of the day: Centrality, a huge winner. Funfair, you guys know I love Funfair. It is a basic attention token, has been on a climb ever since they rolled out their ad program. KuCoin, Binance, we just see these exchange tokens are doing very well. CryptoNext and Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic continuing to climb despite the bear market. And I think that, the reason for this is obvious. It's not because Ethereum Classic is such a great coin or token that the price is going up, but the price has simply gone up because it's going to get listed on Coinbase. So you can look for that number to keep rising. I'm not sure what kind of rally it will have. I don't think it will have as big of a rally as many of the coins that people project might go on because the price is $17.71. So it's not going to take that price very long to get to a number that a new investor can't just go and buy a ton of. So if you get something that's, like Cardano and goes on for 30 cents, get inside the mind of a new investor, they're going to go in, they're going to pump the crap out of that. And it's going to go way, way, way up, in my opinion. Not financial advice. But Ethereum Classic, with it being $17, almost $18 now, I'm not sure how big of a rally it will get, but I do think it will see a rally for sure. I think once it actually goes on Coinbase, you might see it go up to around $50. That's just a guess. If we get a little more bullish, it could certainly go up higher than that. But I think if you're looking for something to get some short-term gains on, Ethereum Classic could be your pick. So let's look at the big news of the day, which is this Bitcoin block that has blown everyone's mind. If you're on crypto Twitter, you saw this everywhere today. So why the cryptosphere is losing its mind over this 18-digit number. So this is the hash here, 00, bunch of zeros, 21E800. So it's 18 zeros followed by 21E8, and then another 2 zeros. So why is everyone losing their mind about this? Let's go to Blockchair, as it mentions in the article. As you can see, here's the hash. And now when we hover over the hash, you'll see that that number pops up. So if you're not a miner and you don't really understand the hash or why that's so significant, I'm going to read you this paragraph right here. Humans are programmed to see patterns in everything, and thus the fixation on 18 zeros in a row is understandable. But it's what comes next in the block hash that's equally startling. For those who like to be startled, or for anyone partial to pareidolia, Perceiving a pattern where none exists, 21E8, also known as E8, refers to a theory of everything, also known as a unified field theory. There's even a website, 21e8.com, which displays a fractal pattern based on the elementary particle spin that forms a part of E8 theory. So the long and the short of it is this. This is most likely a random generated number that includes an unusually high amount of zeros, all consecutive in a row, and then it has 21E8, which people will point to 21 as the supply, 21 million of Bitcoin, and then 21E8 as a whole refers to a theory of everything. So if you were looking into this from a conspiracy theory standpoint, then there's all kinds of things that you might think. People have said Satoshi must be alive and he must have somehow done this. Or they said that quantum computing has possibly broken down Bitcoin and been able to, sort out hashes and blocks and private keys. You also have people saying that it must be a time traveler. And it's just really crazy to think about all these theories that people have about this. But if you've heard of Occam's razor, it's the most likely scenario is usually the scenario. So most likely, this is a random number. Let me give it to you like this. Imagine you walked into a casino and you walked to a roulette table and you looked at the screen, and there on the screen it was 20 zeros in a row that it hit. Everything on the screen was a green zero. Then what would the first thing you would think? The first thing you would think is, man, that's insane. The machine must be broken. But most likely, it's just this one very small percentage chance that it hit all those zeros in a row. And that is very similar to what happened here, in my opinion. I don't think there's much to it, actually. I don't think there's time travel. I don't think quantum compute, people talk about quantum computers all the time. There are very few actual quantum computers in the world that even exist. That seems like an overblown thing to me that people say all the time. We're just not there yet. And the amount of power those quantum computers take, I seriously doubt we'll ever see quantum computers in the hands of hackers. Mass distribution of quantum computers. It's probably never going to happen. Or maybe one day. I don't know. Of course, technology changes, so maybe in 200 or 300 years, but certainly not in the short term. So that's something that I think people throw out, and it's really just FUD. So quick look at VeChain. VeChain Thor is about to launch their mainnet here in a few days. They have released their timeline for releasing it. It goes all the way to August when they will do the VeChain token integration with Ledger. And I think this is going to be huge. I think with EOS we saw a lot of problems. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with Tron in the coming days when they have their Tron Independence Day. But I've got a feeling that this VeChain launch is going to actually make the price go up. I think we're going to see an incredible product VeChain Thor is going to put out that is going to blow these other ones out of the water, in my opinion. So Deep Brain Chain, we talked about Deep Brain Chain before. It does involve artificial intelligence and computing power. A quick rundown of it right here. Deep Brain Chain will operate as a decentralized marketplace for data and processing power. It currently runs on the Neo blockchain, but will split to its own sidechain once the mainnet releases. Enterprises can then purchase the amounts of processing power required to run their applications without having to invest in a dedicated infrastructure of their own. Artificial intelligence is taking over everything right now. Things you might not even realize are artificial intelligence. Think about Siri or Alexa or whatever product you might use at your home or for your phone. These machines are getting very smart. So some updates on Deep Brain Chain that you may not know about is on June 3rd they did release their testnet, and it was very successful. A lot of people were really impressed with this. Another thing that they announced in 2018 was they actually have a partnership with Disney to license a series of Mickey Mouse toys that listen and respond to speech input. So you can kind of think of Tickle Me Elmo, except with Mickey Mouse, except to the 10th power. So it would be very interesting to see what kind of product they actually put out. We're always looking for use case, and obviously artificial intelligence is a big one right now. So be on the lookout for Deep Brain Chain. I think it is going to do very well. We're a big fan of Net5 tokens, and Deep Brain Chain is one of those. So thanks for watching tonight's video. We will be back tomorrow in regular action. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow night, probably around 9 o'clock, around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you can, please join us for that. We'd love to have the community there. Until next time, that was your Daily Crypto News.